10.
Bill Rizzuto throwing out the first pitch.
9.
Fastball hit deep to right. This could be it. Way back there. Oh!
8.
Lawrence Peter Barra, known to everyone as Yogi, star catcher of the New York Yankees.
7.
Here's the payoff pitch. This is it. There it goes. It's out of here.
6.
This ball club will be remembered by me forever because you have heart as big as this city and you showed what being New Yorkers is all about. God bless you.
5.
Hits in 56 consecutive games. That's an all-time record set by the Yankee Clipper, Joe DiMaggio.
4.
Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
3.
Number 3 will never be worn by another Yankee player, but will go to America's baseball shrine at Cooperstown, New York.
2.
Derek Jeter ends his final game with a walk-off single. Derek Jeter, where fantasy becomes reality.
1.
That's not the way it's going to be, George. Damn right it is. And if you don't like it, you're fired. You haven't hired me yet.
Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees!
Chyeaaa! Okay. Chyeaaa, what is going on, everybody? It is yours truly, the Ace.
You can check on the rep. Yep, second to none.
Appreciate you guys. Sorry, the internet's acting a little bit weird right now. So I was doing a little internet speed test to see what's going on. A little choppy in my area right now, so we'll see if it fixes itself. But I do appreciate you guys for popping back in here. Game 2 of this 3-game set. New York Yankees versus, I want to say the Oakland A's. That's just what always tends to flow off the tongue. But they don't have a home right now. So the Yankees are taking on the A's. Game 2 of this 3-game set. Yankees took game 1 in yesterday's ball game by shutting out the A's. Came in 3-0. Trying to get a W right here and get another series win. Let's fucking go. I'm excited and I hope you guys are too. Appreciate everybody for popping in. First person in the building, Dev. Thanks for popping in. The first person contest is going to continue up and through the Blue Jays series. So this week is when it's coming to an end. So make sure that you guys have that notification button rung so you'll be notified whenever I go live for anything New York Yankees related. Try to be the first person in the building and you will be entered in the contest. This will not be the last first person in the building contest. I've had such a good time doing it. I know you guys have too. So we will be doing it. Not every month, but maybe every other month. We'll see how it goes. But Dev, thanks for popping in. Bucks raised bolts. What's going on, man? Railbird, thanks for popping in. Says Ace is the man, brings that energy. You know I try my best, man. I try my best.
Ain't no thing like me except me.
Mark, thanks for popping in. Says, hello, Dev. Everyone, how are you? Ace, I'm doing wonderful. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. Savius in the building. What's good, brother? Madison, what up? Jacob says, Chyeaaa, Ace, my brother. At work till 8 p.m. Just wanted to pop in and support my guy. I appreciate you. Thank you. Val is in the house. What's up, Val? DJ37 says, what's happening? Ace just jumped in to hit that like button. You're a regular on Murddog site. I appreciate you. Thanks for popping in. Murddog, thank you for the support. Mad Steve says, let's go Yankees. Dennis, Susan, Jaden. That rounds off everybody. You guys are truly incredible, and I do appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys hit that like button, guys. Every 50 likes, I will gift away a membership. Meredith is on the mic, so you guys know what time it is. This game is about to get underway.
And here we go.
Let's go. As we are on the road to 2,500, make sure you guys smash that like. If you guys are new, hit that sub. Yankees handled their business yesterday, going against a familiar, I don't want to say foe, a familiar opponent. It really does seem like we've gone against, since getting rid of JP Sears, it really does feel like we've gone against him a bunch of times. And we're going against them again with a 5.44 ERA. The lineup for the A's: Butler, Wilson, Rooker, Kurtz, Muncy, Soderstrom, Urias, Wines, and Clark. Ronald, what up, brother? How you doing? And the lineup for our New York Yankees.
Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees!
Leading things off, Paul Goldschmidt at first base, Cody Bellinger's in center field in the 2-hole, Aaron Judge in right field, followed by Giancarlo Stanton DH, and Jazz Chisholm's at third, Volpe's at short. Austin Wells is back behind the plate. Not surprising. Austin Wells does hit lefties pretty decent, so it's not a surprising move, especially the day game after the night game where Ben Rice caught in yesterday's game. I'm not sure if Escara is back yet. I think he was on paternity leave. I'm not sure if he's back yet. DJ LeMahieu and Jason Dominguez round things off for our New York Yankees with Clark Schmidt on the bump. Clark Schmidt coming off a no-hitter. We know what happened last time. Over 100 and something pitches, got pulled a little early, but had a no-no. And we're gonna see if he can turn, and we're gonna see if he can keep that momentum going. Real Bill, what up? Mike D, what up? Jaden, what up? Dominguez batting last in the lineup. I don't like that. Yeah, I would like Jason Dominguez a little bit further up in the lineup, to be honest with you. But you know why they're doing it? To add balance. You got righty, lefty, two righties, lefty, righty, and then a switch hitter. So they're just trying to add a little balance. Because if you had LeMahieu at the bottom of the lineup, then you got back-to-back righties 2 times in the order. So, I mean, I get it. But the inconsistencies of the lineup are something that constantly irritates me. Like, honestly, if I was a manager, I would just play the same guy, the best players every single day. If one guy needs an off day here and there, you give him an off day. It's as simple as that. But another Saturday edition of the Ace Avenue. You guys are the best. And I appreciate you guys. Also, I will not be live tomorrow. Instead, I will be live on the members channel where we will be talking about Super Jurassic coming out in the month of July. I do movies on the channel as well, so it's going to be on for the members. So no game tomorrow. Very windy day in the Bronx. The flags are really flying out there. But I will be live tomorrow, like I said, for members. So if you have yourself a green name, you will be able to catch it. If not, hit that join button down below. The best $2.99 you will ever spend, I promise you. The lineup once again for Athletics: Butler, Wilson, Rooker, Kurtz, Max Muncy. I forgot they got Max Muncy. Soderstrom, Urias, Wines, and Clark. Stephen B, what up, brother? Real Bill says he agrees, Ace. The roster constantly changes, no good. Baseball players are creatures of habit. You want to know where you're hitting at all times, so that way you can also know certain situations that you might be potentially thrust in. But it's just the constant. Like, when is the last time the Yankees had a consistent lineup for more than a game? This year, I don't think we've had. I don't think we've had back-to-back consistent lineups this year. If you look at other teams, they probably roll out the same lineups at least 5 times a week. Saw an article saying they're using Spencer Jones highlight reel for a trade deadline. It might be possible. Like, especially with how this Yankee team operates. Can I see a future with Dominguez and Spencer Jones? Probably, but unlikely. So, but here's the thing. I'm not just giving away those players for nothing. The players that are coming in have to contribute. It's as simple as that. All right, defense for the Yankees: Bellinger, Judge, and Dominguez in the outfield. And on the diamond, Volpe, Jazz, DJ, and Goldschmidt with Wells behind the plate, and Giancarlo Stanton DHing. Stephen B says he's good. Ace just tired from the week. Being an HVAC tech, yeah, I can imagine that's a grueling job, especially with the heat. You being under houses, man. Like, my sympathies go out to you, man. But make that money, dude. Stay hydrated and make that money. But hit that like, guys. If you guys are new, hit that sub. We're on the road to 2,500. See if we can get to 2020 by the end of today. If trade one of Dominguez or Jones, you need multiple years of a control pitcher. Yes, I'm right there with you. because you're giving away. You can't give away those guys for a rental. You got to give away those guys for somebody who has control regardless of what it is. All right, Clark Schmidt is on the bump. First pitch from Schmidt to Butler. Catches his own, 0-1. He drank 140 ounces a day. Damn, dude, that's a lot of water, but you need it. You probably sweat. I guarantee you sweated it all out, especially if you were doing HVAC. Hope Goldie's out of his funk. He has been struggling as of late. Going against a lefty, which he does hit lefties very well. This is hit on the ground weakly to LeMahieu. LeMahieu runs in for, underhands it, 1 away. All right, here's Wilson. Wilson's probably going to be an all-star this year. First pitch misses low, 1-0. Nice first out is what Jaden says. The 1-0. Cut on and missed, 1-1. The 1-1. This is hit on the ground. Schmidt snags it. Underhands it to first. 2 away. 2 groundouts. Brandon, what's good, brother? Hope Schmidt can keep his pitch count manageable. 2 outs and 5 pitches, I would say, is on pace for a quick inning. Here's Brent Rooker. Desiree, what's up, girl? Ball misses outside. 1 ball, no strike count. Real Bill says Schmidt looks like a winner. See if Clark can get out of this inning under 10 pitches. That'd be good for the pitch count. The 1-0. Rooker hits this left field. Dominguez is under it, and he makes the catch. What an inning by Clark Schmidt right there. Under 10 pitches, we'll take it. See if the bats can get going here. Get it started early. Trade Volpe Dominguez for Wilson. Nah, that's not gonna happen. So a quick 1-2-3 inning for Clark. What is that? 8 consecutive hitless innings for Clark Schmidt. Yeah, 7 pitches. We'll take that. Make every inning 7 pitches. We'll take that. Not sure if you know Schmidt's last 2 years. Schmidt has the second best ERA besides Skubal. Really? That I didn't know. That I did not know. But everybody make sure you guys hit that like button. Where's JB Bronx? I emailed him the tracking number to his shirt. He hasn't responded. I wonder if he got it yet. Not the shirt, but the tracking number. Jacob Frederick, what's good, brother? Go Cavs. We traded for Lonzo. I heard about that this morning. All right, the lineup once again. Okay, so there's no Escara again tonight. So Escara is on paternity leave still. Goldie, Belly, Judgy, Stantony. Nah, I can't keep that up. Jazz, Volpe, Wells, LeMahieu, and Dominguez. All right, JP Sears, familiar opponent. We've seen this guy a lot. Got to have some early success against him. See if the bats can get going here. Here's Goldschmidt. Goldsmith's been struggling as of late. Average is down to 286, which is not bad. But considering how hot of a start he got off to, that's a called strike. 0-1. Real Bill says, let's hit the ball and work the pitcher. Yeah, first goal is to get more than 7 pitches like Clark got. The 0-1. Goldie pops this up. Right side. The triangle's forming. Butler's there. Makes the catch. 1 away. Here's Belly. Yeah, put down in the comment section with Yankees getting that first hit. Jaden says Belly home run. He needs in his life. That'd be nice to get it started. The pitch to Belly. Ball misses outside. 1-0. 1 ball, no strike count. Whoa, why did MLB TV go backwards? So weird. 1 ball, no strikes. Ball outside. I do expect a guy like Anthony Volpe to have a good game. Hits lefties very well. JP Sears does not have overpowering stuff. Expect a big game from Volpe today. 2-0. That's a called strike. 2-1, taking all the way. Antonio, what's good, brother? Ball outside, but it's called a strike. Yo, come on, bro, that wasn't even close. You took away a good hitter's count. Now it's 2-2. Ace man, wake up these bats. Let's go. Yeah, the bats have been sleepy as of late. 3 runs wasn't crazy as Bellinger hits this over the head of the third baseman. Bloop single brings up Aaron Judge.
Call it, Captain.
Way to protect the plate. Cody Bellinger. If you're a member of the Ace Avenue, I need you guys to drop those 9-9s in the chat for the captain, Aaron Judge.
9-9!
And of course, I hit the wrong emoji. Damn, Ace, act like this is your channel. Runner on first, 1 away. We need Judge to start getting. It's crazy to say this, but Aaron Judge needs to start getting things going a little bit more. Foul, 0-1. Like where he's getting a pass because of the hot start he's at. Average is down to 358, but he's gonna have to start hitting. His bat has been cold for like the last 2 weeks. 9-9, what up, Daquan? What's good, brother? Says all rise for the captain. The 0-1 to Judge inside. 1-1. Oh yeah, that is funny, bro, Bill. That both Max Muncie's, both different people have the same birthday. That is crazy. That's crazy how the universe works. Hit that like, guys. If you guys are new, hit that sub. The 1-1. Ball outside. 2-1. Judge needs to cut down on the K's. Needs to start swinging at better pitches. Good hitters count here. Look at Aaron Judge rocking a little bit of the stubble here. Aaron Judge got a little bit of a mustache and beard going on. Maybe forgot to shave this morning. A little bit of a stubble right there. Foul, 2-2. Three for 8 in his career versus JP Sears with 2 home runs. Judge got the little goatee action going on. Judge hits this up the middle, right to the second baseman who steps on the bag, throws the first, ends the inning. 4-3 double play, ends it. Head to the top of the second. See if Clark Schmidt can get another 1-2-3 inning. Daquan says, what up, Mr. Ace, and go Yankees. That's right. Like I said, guys, I'll say throughout the course of the game, I will not be live tomorrow. I will be live on the members only page doing some movie stuff. Chris Kirshner said with that scoreless first inning, Clark Schmidt now holds the longest single season scoreless streak with 26 and a third innings by the Yankees starting pitching in the expansion era since 1961. Wow. Okay, Clark. Scoreless. What time will I be on the members only page? 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock. Matter of fact, let me assemble the Avengers and make sure they're still good for tomorrow. And I know T will be in here. I know T's good to go. All right, Schmidt back out there. So the only way you'll be able to chime in on the conversation is if you guys are a member. I like doing the members only stuff. Jaden, thank you for being a member for 1 month. Yankees need to sweep the A's. Yes, sir. I'll take it. How did you retract? I did not know you could retract the members post. Swing and a miss. Kurtz 0-1. Yeah, I did not know. So, Jaden, try to type it again. Is it going to tell you again, or did you waste your members comment? Here's the 0-1. Check swing. One around, 0-2. All right, so far, looks like everybody's good to go. Love it when a plan comes together. Super Jurassic, baby. Real Bill, thank you for being a member for 8 months. Ace is like wine when he's getting better with age. Damn, is that a shot? Real Bill just called me old. Ball catches the zone but doesn't get the call. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strike count here. Swing and a miss. Got him on strikes. Desiree says she doesn't want to see Stroman. This is crushed deep to left field and foul. No balls, 1 strike count. That's a call strike. 0-2. Ball misses inside. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Schmidt got the beard going on. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts for Clark Schmidt. 2 away. Yo, Clark Schmidt ain't nothing to be fucked with. NFE from the strike zone is in the building. What's good, brother?
What's up, bro?
We straight,
Holla.
dog. We straight.
NFE, you not streaming today? That's a ball outside. Make sure you guys go subscribe to my guy NFE. If you're not, you need to question yourselves, guys. I'm telling you. NFE's the best Yankee content creator on YouTube. Make sure you guys go subscribe to my guy. NFE, drop the link to your channel, bro. Foul back to the backstop, 1-1. Streaming sometime after the game. Okay. You doing a little post game? As that's a base hit. That breaks up the hitless streak for Clark Schmidt. Runner on first, 2 away. What are you doing? Are you doing a post game or are you just doing a hangout? I know NFE. Are you covering the game tomorrow though? Miguel, what up, brother? Says, what's up, y'all? Checking in from Texas. Let's go, Yankees. All right. How hot is it over there though, Miguel? I bet you it's hot as shit in Texas right now. Because it's like 100 in Virginia this week. So it's probably hot as shit down there. Luis Arias is up. Runner on first, 2 away. No score here. Bow, 0-1. Post-game also discussing some stuff that went down the last 24 hours. With the Yankees or with you? Yeah, make sure you guys go subscribe to my guy NFE. I'm not covering the game tomorrow, but I know he is. So make sure you guys go show him some love and hit that notification button so he'll be notified. You'll be notified when he goes live. As Urias pops this up, left center field, Bellinger's under it. He's there to make the catch to end the inning. Once again, I'm not calling the game tomorrow. I will be live on the members only page. So if your name is green, congratulations, and I appreciate you for being a member of the Ace Avenue. I will be live tomorrow with my guy T from Have You Seen That with T, Zach Milne Talks Movies, and my guy Frank from Geek Spot News, where we will be talking about the 3 big movies that are coming out in the month of July. Super Jurassic, that stands for Superman, Jurassic Park, and Fantastic Four. That actually starts next week, and I have my tickets to Jurassic Park. We will be talking about that big event, so it should be a good time. It's always a good time to discuss. As much as I love my sports, you guys know that I love my movies on top of that. Love having conversations with these 3 great content creators, and I can't wait to have them live on the channel. So make sure you guys, if you are a member, tune into that tomorrow. If you're not, become a member down below. Adrian, what up? Checking in from Texas, Dallas, Texas. Go Yankees. And it's hot as shit here in the hundreds. Dude, I could imagine. It was 100 here, but it's like 100 with humidity here. So it gets really bad here. But I could just imagine what it's like over there. Theo, what's up, man? Spencer Jones promoted to AAA, and he got his first home run. He got his first home run in his first at bat. NFE, what time are you going live? Do you have your stream already set? Hit that like, guys. Make sure you guys sub up if you haven't done so. All right, here's Giancarlo Stanton.
You know you in trouble. Ain't nothing but a G thing, baby.
Giancarlo Stanton still in search of his first home run in 2025. That man is on the road to 500. First pitch to Stanton, ball inside, 1-0. Ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. I'm sorry, man. I sing it. You guys know I listen to the stream on delay, so I'm hearing it like as it's playing for you guys. That's probably my favorite drop right there. Stanton takes a call strike, 1-1. Not sure about it. Oh, you getting a haircut. Oh, you trying to get all done up. I see you. Ball misses outside. 2-1. My man NFE, man NFE getting a haircut. My guy's got a date. I know you do, man. The 2-1. That's a called strike. 2-2. DFA Stroman start Cam. Realistically, you want to know what's in best interest of the Yankees? For Stroman to come up ASAP and get his value up so we could potentially trade his ass, even though no one's probably going to take him. As Stanton fouls that back to the backstop. But you're talking about Cam Schlittler. I cannot pronounce his name to save my life. I keep calling him Schittler because that's how it rolls off my tongue. But Cam Schlittler. The 2-2. Ball misses high. 3-2. Miguel says Giancarlo Stanton looks like handsome Squidward. Wow. Wow. The 3-2. Stanton hits this center field, and the right fielder makes the catch in front of the center fielder. One away. Here's Jazz Chisholm.
Oh, that jazz. Ah!
Jazz with a home run in yesterday's ball game. This man has been on absolute fire, man. First pitch to Jazz. Crushes this center field. Center field's going back, and makes the catch at the wall. Yo, the ball is dying out there. Jazz pimped that as well. Ball is dying out there. I know the wind is blowing, but damn. Here's Volpe.
Anthony works in the grocery store.
He was about a foot away from another leadoff home run for the Yankees. Ball is dying out there. I know the wind is blowing hard, but like I said, damn. Drop those Volpe emojis in the chat. First pitch to Volpe, misses low, 1-0. Strike zones, NFE says, Big G sucks, Ace. He made the lineup worse. Yeah, right. Apparently, from what I hear, he made the lineup worse just from them saying he was about to come back. 1-1 to Volpe, as that caught the zone. The 1-1 misses high. 2-1. Look, I expect a big game from Volpe today. Like I said, you're going against JP Sears. He's not an overpowering lefty. Volpe hits lefties well. Volpe needs to be traded. They're not going to trade him. There's no way the Yankees are going to trade him. The 2-1. Ball outside. The Yankees, for years, passed up on so many other players because of Anthony Volpe. They're going to ride this out, win or lose. Regardless of if it looks good, if it looks great, the Yankees are going to ride out the Volpe experiment. The 3-1. Misses low, walked him.
She told me to walk this way. I told you way.
So a 2-out walk keeps the inning alive for Austin Wells.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
As they're showing the highlights from the center fielder Clark. Yo, this dude Clark for the A's in center field makes like dynamic plays in the outfield. This dude is like super athletic. He has the catch of the year. First pitch to Wells, cut on and miss. Wells, damn, bro. It's not even close. 0-1. 11 outs above average this season, tied for second with Rafaela. But yeah, Clark is a stud defensively. Ball outside, 1-1. The 1-1. That's another thing, like Susan said. You traded for Bo Bichette. I believe he is a rental. That's a called strike right down the middle, 1-2. Like, realistically, I want the Yankees to make trades like we have for Jazz, right? Guys that can come in immediately, make an impact, and have controllable years. I'm done with the rental shit. If you want to say that's because of Juan Soto, sure. But I'm done with trading for rentals. Especially if you're going to give up prospects for a guy that potentially is only going to be here for a year. You're not wrong, Miguel. Volpe's defense has been trash this year. This year, he's been bad defensively. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Ball outside. Way to lay off that slider in the outside corner, 2-2. Among catchers, Wells has 11 home runs. That's really what's saving Austin Wells is his pop. The 2-2. Wells hits this left field. Left fielder's under it and makes the catch. Yankees strand a walk. Headed to the top of the third. Jaden says this year. No doubt. Volpe's had bad numbers this year. He's been in the league 2.5 years, man. Like, I'm not. Here's the thing. You can feel how you want to feel at the end of the day, and I'll never stop anybody from feeling a certain way. I'm just not ready to really give up on a guy like Volpe. If you want to say he could potentially be our second baseman, and like Susan just said, they're waiting for George Lombard Jr. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, when George Lombard Jr. And I've seen the plays that George Lombard Jr. is making at shortstop. This dude's got a cannon. This dude makes great all-balanced throws. Do I think he could be the future Yankee shortstop? Absolutely. But could you potentially be moving Volpe to second and keep Jazz at third? I'd be okay with that. I really would be. I'd be absolutely okay with that. For everyone saying Wells needs to get promoted. Promoted? Oh, demoted. Okay, demoted. Wake up, catching position isn't an offense position. His pop is what's saving him. But realistically, the pressure of it is also too, man, like with the whole Rice situation. Like, what are you going to do with Ben Rice? Especially when it comes playoff time. If Rice, honestly though, I'm going to be honest with you. If come playoff time, which we are still a ways away from the playoffs. If come playoff time, if Rice is playing better than Austin Wells, he needs to play every day. It's as simple as that. Like, come to playoffs, you can't keep throwing out these these crazy, like, inconsistent shit lineups every day. You have to put out your best players every day. Ricardo, what up, man? Says, good afternoon, Ace. And everyone, let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
That's a called strike 0-1, but we'll deal with that problem. It's a good problem to have. The Yankees have good problems to have, but we'll figure it out. Would I trade Spencer Jones Volpe for a future number 1 pick in Paul Skeens? I don't think Pittsburgh would do that. It's not enough, bro. Swing and a miss, 0-2. It's not enough. What Pittsburgh is going to do at some point in time, they will trade Paul Skeens, but they're going to try to get the most out of him. Skeens, I believe, is the 0-2 ball outside. Skeens, I believe, is under control for like the next 6 years. Let me look up Skeens. I'm looking up Skeens' contract right now. But I believe he's like super under controlled. This is hit on the ground, right to Volpe. Speaking of Volpe, Fields fires, got him. Good strong throw. All right, look. Paul Skeens isn't going to be a free agent until 2030. Dude, that's a ways away. I guarantee you, I think they trade Paul Skeens in 2028. 2028, because he's going to have one more year of arbitration in 2029. And I think that's when they're going to trade Paul Skeens, as that's fouled away. Clark hits this end of the bat right to Dominguez, 2 away. Skeens is gonna get a haul. No, he would. I told you I was on with Jason from 161, right? And we were talking about it. What would it probably take to get a guy like Paul Skeens from the New York Yankees in particular? It would probably take Jason Dominguez, as that's hit to shortstop. Volpe with the backhand, off balance throw, got him to end the inning. All right, bottom of the third coming up. Here's the package, right, that I think it would take to get Paul Skeens, and even this would be maybe. For the Yankees to get Skeens, it's starting with Dominguez and Spencer Jones. It's starting with Dominguez, Spencer Jones, and George Lombard Jr. Then you're also adding Ben Rice and Will Warren. Those are the 5 that you'd probably have to give up to successfully get Paul Skeens. But then in the trade proposal I did see as well, I did see that the Yankees would get back Ke'Bryan Hayes. If you did give that up, and I've said this already, Jason Dominguez is what's holding me up from making that move, realistically. Because prospects are prospects at the end of the day. Realistically, you don't know how well they're ultimately going to do. But Will Warren is balling as well. Ben Rice is balling as well. But the only person that would hold up that trade for me would be Jason Dominguez. So I don't think it would happen. But it was just like a rumored trade that was going around. So Ricardo says in 2028 they'll get a haul. They'll still get a haul for Paul Skeens, no doubt. But they're gonna try to milk the shit out of him, man. They're gonna try to get the most that they can get for him and then not pay him, because we know the Pittsburgh Pirate organization, even despite being billionaires, they're cheap as fuck. They really are. They don't pay their players. Ascar is better hitting than Wells. Better hitting? No. Better plate discipline? Yes. Platoon Rice and Ascar and dump Wells. See, here's the thing. They all, okay, you know what's funny, right? All 3 catchers have something that they bring to the table that's different than the others, right? Austin Wells does have pop, no doubt. He's probably the best of the catchers defensively, but not by much, though, because Ascar is pretty good defensively. Here's DJ LeMahieu called strike. I love JC Ascar's plate discipline. I really do. He's not going up there for a guy that's in his first year. He's not going up there, and we have 3 young, well, Ascar is older in age, but we have 3 catchers that are still new to the league. So it's a good problem to have. Austin Wells definitely has that pop, no doubt. Rice has the pop and the versatility as well. As the stream is starting to freeze up a little bit, it'll fix itself. But JC Ascara, I love JC Ascara's plate discipline. I say that every time I talk about JC Ascara. His plate discipline is like a veteran. Terry, what's up, girl? How you doing?
Yo, Stacy! Talk to me, baby!
Susan says, with our luck, Cat, yeah, I can see that, Susan. The 2-1 inside, 3-1. Rice is an all-star DH. He should be an all-star. Who said dump Rice? And he walked him. Real Bill, who said dump Rice? You want to see Jesus Rodriguez at catcher, third base? I think he's trade bait. I think Jesus Rodriguez and Rock Reggio, I think, are trade pieces. Especially Reggio. Here's Jason Dominguez.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
Hello, it's the Martian.
Jason Dominguez.
First pitch to Dominguez in there for a strike. Dominguez has been batting very well from the right side. And like his last 40-something plate appearances, he's been killing it. Actually, I think this stat, because he was off yesterday, still holds true. Dominguez, his last 39 plate appearances, this is his last 40. 324 average with the 855 ops. 1 ball, 1 strike count. There it is. Since May 24, Jason Dominguez batting 375 from the right side with the 865 OPS. Dude has been much improved from the right side. Much improved. Swing and a miss, 1-2. This is a reason why, and think about it. The reason why it's most impressive as well is because he's not playing every day because of Trent Grisham. Just imagine how good this kid can be when he becomes the everyday player. This kid is going to be a stud. I don't want to trade Jason Dominguez. I really don't. I really don't. I'll argue with you guys that I think Jason Dominguez 5-tool player. Everybody was worried about him batting for the right side. He's been fine, especially as of late. People were worried about him defensively. He's been fine defensively. Like, I'm telling you, man, I think we got one with Dominguez. He just has to play every day, and Boone needs to get his head out of his ass and stop playing Grisham every day. 2 balls, 2 strike count. Dominguez down on strike. As soon as I amped him up. Never fails. 108. Here's Goldie. You gotta love it. You gotta love baseball, bro. When you amp up a guy, they get out. When you talk shit about a guy, then they do well. That's hilarious. Here's Goldie. First pitch to Goldie, called strike. Stroman worries me. What's my opinion? Of course. Goldie's 0 for his last 19. He needs to take a couple of days off. I mean, you have all the right to be concerned about Marcus Stroman. What has he shown you that thinks that he can succeed here? That was a strike, but doesn't get the call. 1-1. But no, I don't blame you. Do I think Marcus Stroman has a spot in this team? Long relief. Now he's starting to change his tone about being a bullpen guy, so maybe long relief. Maybe we can get some value out of him enough to be able to trade him at the deadline. I do think now that he's not going to achieve that vesting option, it does make him a more valuable piece to a team that's looking to take on a contract and then have it off the books next year. So maybe a team like the A's is what I've been saying all along. You can trade it to them. They need to take on salary. And it's only for a half a year. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Grisham may be trade bait. What I'm scared of, Susan, this is what I'm scared of. I'm scared that the Yankees are going to end up going all in with Trent Grisham at the detriment of Jason Dominguez. Whether it's not playing Dominguez as much as they should, which is what they've been doing this year, or dare I say trade Dominguez because of Trent Grisham, that would piss me off. That would piss me off. Three balls, 2 strike count. The pitch, Goldie pops up. His struggles continue. Second baseman's under it, makes the catch. 2 away. Here's Bellinger.
It's alright, 'cause I'm safe under there.
Bellinger with a bloop single his first at bat. Got picked off on a double play. Ball outside. 1 ball, no strike count. Platooning for old-ass players. These young players need to be on the field every day. It's as simple as that. I don't know. Yankee philosophy is half-ass backwards. We got to invest in these older veteran players because we know what they used to be. Like, Trent Grisham is who he is. We still don't know what Dominguez is yet. The 1-0. Ball misses, 2-0. Well, I know what he's saying. I know what he's saying, Susan. He didn't mean old. He meant like he's been in the league a while. We know who Grisham is, though. The 2-0. Ball outside, 3-0. All right, Royals fan, what's up, man? Welcome back. How you doing? If you're Cody Bellinger, I'd give Cody Bellinger the green light here. You're probably going to see a fastball with Aaron Judge on deck. They don't want to walk you. I'd give Bellinger a swing away here. The 3-0, and he takes it. It was a ball, but it's called a strike. Terrible call by the umpire. Now you're in a good hitter's count. Good, man. Glad to see you're doing good, man. The 3-1. Ball outside, walked him. That's going to put 2 on, 2 away for that man, Aaron Judge.
Call it, Captain.
Drop those 9-9s in the chat, guys.
9-9.
Let's go. Royal fan says Yankees gonna win 5-0. Who are the Royals playing today? Who are you guys playing today? Pasty, what up? Captain Matumbo, what up? Pasty says Judge needs to lock in. He has been struggling as of late. You can say that about a lot of Yankees though, not just Aaron Judge. So Are we one of the only early games today? Two on, 2 outs for the captain. Ball misses low. 1-0. You're playing the Dodgers. Oh yeah, that's a big series. Are you guys in LA or in Kansas City? Val says, do something good, Judge. Yeah, tell me something good. The 1-0 to Judge. Foul. Back to the backstop. 1-1 in Kansas City. Got you. Did y'all win yesterday? You agree you can see them trading Rice in the package before they trade Dominguez. Who said that? I don't want them. I really don't want them to trade. I don't want the Yankees trading away young talent. I really don't. I really don't. Especially next year, Rice is going to be the everyday first baseman. The 1-1. Ball high. 2-1. Last night, Ohtani hit one in the water. Yeah, and I'm sure the MLB was all jazzed up over that one. They love to glaze the fuck out of Shohei Ohtani. The 2-1. Ball outside, 3-1. All right, you got a good hitters count here and Stanton on deck. I doubt they give Judge something good to hit here. Be patient, Cap. Take the walk and allow Stanton to do his job on deck. Wells is growing to be the first baseman. The 3-1. Aaron Judge hits this. Right field. The right fielder's going back, and it dies at the track.
Call it.
Like, I know the wind is blowing. But damn, these balls are dying out there. Jazz. Who was the other one that hit one? Jazz has died and Judge has just died. I thought that was at least a Yankee Stadium home run. It's just they're kind of dying out there. But you can't equate that to the wind is blowing really hard right now. Yankees struggled last season in June and July, going 25 and 26, still made the World Series. Absolutely. But the thing about it is the difference between last year and this year, we don't have that big of a lead like we did last year. So the Yankees did go 7.5 game lead. Now I believe we're a game and a half up. But yeah, they just got to play their game. Our schedule going forward is very favorable, but you can't play down to the competition. You got to do what you got to do. But I also think this New York Yankees team is not going to be the same post-deadline, and nor should it. We are one of the best teams in the league, no doubt. And you have to make the moves that can get you over the hump. The fact is, Cash does trade young players for prospects, experience, or over-the-hill players. The Yankees do trade, especially pitching prospects. The Yankee philosophy is they're willing to give up on pitching prospects more than they are the position players. Yankees bring in arms. Garrett Cole was brought in. Max Fried was brought in. Carlos Rodon was brought in. Those are 3 of our 5 starters. Now we have our homegrown guys like Luis Hill and Clark Schmidt that are also in the mix. Luis Hill coming back should definitely help this team out exponentially as well. Marcus Stroman was also brought in. I'm not saying he was successful here, but Yankees do bring in arms rather than develop their own arms. They do ship out the pitching prospects to be able to bring in position player talent. Like Chase Hampton, I do believe if Chase Hampton was here, I think he probably would have got traded if he was healthy. Here's Wilson. Schmidt back out there. First pitch is fouled away. 0-1. Dog catcher, what up? DJ, Jazz, Judge, and the Fresh Prince on the warning track. 28 1/3 scoreless inning streak. Longest by Yankee starter since Don Larson in 1957-58. Spencer Steer hit 3 bombs yesterday. Good shit, Royals fam. Good shit. Foul, 0-2. Warren is also homegrown. There you go, another one. So our pitchers are a good mix of homegrown and guys that are brought in. But our position players, there are a lot of young homegrown Yankees in here. The 0-2 ball. Rice, Judge, Volpe, Wells, Dominguez. A lot of homegrown position players. Then you bring in a couple of veterans like Goldie and Belly to cap things off. And obviously, Stanton's been here so long. He's a Yankee. Ball in the dirt. 2-2. Jazz Chisholm. Dog catcher says Don Larson was before his time. Yeah, way before my time as well. Two balls, 2 strike count. Swing and a miss. Got him on strikes. All right, here's Brent Rooker. First pitch to Rooker, caught the zone, 0-1. I like Brent Rooker. I wonder where he's going to end up. You know who I can see Brent Rooker going to? The Braves. Ball outside, 1-1. The 1-1. Ball outside, 2-1. They just paid him, but they might sell. I can see Atlanta. I can see him with a big fit in Atlanta. Foul, 2-2. Have a good one, Jaden. Appreciate you, dude. Two balls, 2 strike count. The 2-2-2 Rooker. Rooker crushes this. Left field. There goes the scoreless streak as the A's are on the board. I guess talking up another player works for the opposition. Rays, A's up 1-0. Did I say Rays or A's? First run allowed since the Guardians. Val says lucky it was a solo home run. Facts. Facts. All right, here's Kurtz. Hanging breaking ball. That's what happens to the hanging breaking balls. Right down the middle of the plate. They get hammered and put in the seats. Schmidt's been very good as of late. His one mistake. Ball outside. 1-1. Cut on and missed. 1-2. Weather radar. What's up? Ball inside. 2-2. Oh, yeah, we'll answer back. We got time. It's only one. Let's see where we're at on that like button. Hit that like, guys. 36 likes. 14 away from 50. We get to 50. I'll gift away a membership. As he gets him to swing through that one. Strikeout number 4 for Will Warren. You just made up that stupid, you know, it's a name. Add an avatar, though. Add a picture to your, add a dope picture to your avatar, though. Here's Muncy. Muncy hits this. Left field. Dominguez is there, but Bellinger's going to make the catch as Dominguez slides under him. Looks like everybody's okay, but that is going to end the inning, but they do strike first. That was a close call. Bellinger jumps over Dominguez. Whoever just subscribed, appreciate it. All right, do up this inning. Giancarlo Stanton will be leading things off. We need his bat to get going. Once he does, I think this offense can take off. Stanton, Jazz, and Volpe. Nine says, I think we need to DFA Judge, but then who will take him? You DFA Aaron Judge, who will take him? Ah, there you go. You put up a weather joint. Nice. I see you. Could you imagine if Aaron Judge was available? First of all, Aaron Judge is severely underpaid. Can we say that? Could you imagine, like... Nah, I didn't say that, Weather. I was reading 99's comment. He likes to troll, man. That's what it comes down to. He likes to troll. He's obviously kidding. He's got Aaron Judge in his name. He's clearly just kidding. All right, here's Giancarlo Stanton.
You know you in trouble. Ain't nothing but a J thing, baby.
Stanton gets jammed. Pops this up. Wilson fighting off the sun. Makes the catch. One away. That was quick. Here's Jazz.
Oh, that jazz.
Nah, the man is underpaid, bro. For what he's worth, the man is underpaid. I don't want to hear that playoff shit. This man is underpaid. He's the best player in the game. He's underpaid. Pitch the Jazz. Caught the zone, didn't get the call. 1-0. Judge will clear waivers, imagine. Jazz. Foul, 1-1. Imagine. In what world would Judge clear waivers and be put back in the minor league system? Could you imagine? Sean says, best player on the planet. Case closed. Absolutely. The 1-1. Outside. 2-1. Wow. I'm surprised the umpire gave us that ball. That's been called a strike all day. It's a ball, but he's been calling that a strike all game. You don't know why nobody wants JD Martinez? Hey. The 2-1. Jazz cut on and missed. Foul, tipped into the glove on that one, 2-2. Come on, Yankees. Yo, Bucks raised boats, man. How you feel about that ass kicking that got handed to y'all yesterday? 22-8? Or what was it? 22 to what? Damn, they put up a football score on y'all yesterday. Yeah, 22-8. Y'all got smacked. Judge still the MVP, even though he's saying Cal Raleigh isn't gonna. As for a catcher, he's not gonna. His second half is gonna drop off. I find it hard to believe that he'll be able to keep up that pace. Yeah, you went up 6-0, then they smacked y'all. The 2-2 to Jazz. Yankees have one hit. Jazz down on strike, swinging a miss. Here's Volpe.
Anthony works in the grocery store, saving his pennies for someday.
Bellinger was the only hit of the game in the first inning. Yankees have been shut out since. As they've shown a Domingo Germán perfect game, I did call that game. I'll never forget. That's one of the best moments on the channel. Because I almost didn't call that game. I remember from working and grinding on the channel, I was so burned out. I remember I was laying down and I was on my phone typing up the message. I almost hit send. It was like 5 minutes until the game was supposed to start. The 1-0 to Volpe called strike. I remember on a community tab. And I had the message typed up. I was about to be like, guys, I don't know if I can call the game today, man. I am too burned out. I had just woke up from a nap. And then I was like, you know what? Fuck it, Ace. You're a grinder, man. Just grind. Do what you got to do. It is what it is. You ain't got nothing better to do. You ain't got nothing to do anyway. So then I was like, fuck it. And I started to stream. Next thing you know, perfect game. One of the most viewed shorts on the channel. The 2-1 to Volpe. Ball inside, but it's called a strike. 2-2. Bad call by the umpire. The 2-2. Anthony Volpe pops this up. Center field. Center fielder's under it. Makes the catch. 1-2-3 inning. Yankee bats need to wake up. Headed to the 5th. Did I hear what happened to Domingo Germán? He went, yeah, I've heard about that. Yep. Judge is now 9 for his last 50 after flying out to right field in the 3rd inning. So, yeah, bats are flat. You know how it is in the Saturday games. The Saturday games have been our nemesis. So, Andrew, what up, man? Sound like I'm a SpongeBob character. Andrew, what up, man? All right. Soderson, Urias, and Wins due up. Is my guy Delulu streaming? Here's the guy y'all love. Marcus Stroman, scheduled to start tomorrow. Oh. I'm picking a good game to miss. I ain't gonna be here tomorrow. I'm picking a really good game to miss. First pitch to Soderstrom, swing and a miss, 0-1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. All right, Val, have a good one. The 0-2 is in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strike count. The 1-2's popped up, foul. Last 17 games, New York Yankees starting rotation has been immaculate. Only 8 home runs allowed with a 2.21 ERA, but the bats have been cold, ice cold. Here's the 1-2 in the dirt, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strike count. Inside, 3-2. So after it was 0-2, count's not full. Susan's right. Good pitcher, but too many personal issues. 50 pitches for Schmidt. Pitch count is all right. The 3-2. Paints the inside corner. Clark Schmidt says, "Can I help you?" Soderstrom says, "No, thank you. I'm just looking for out number 1.
She told me to walk this way. I told you way.
Soderstrom is pissed. You got nobody to be pissed at but yourself, because that was a strike. Here's Urias. First pitch, ball outside, 1-0. Yo, Ace, who is the 3rd worst MLB team after the Sox and the Rockies? Probably the A's. Currently, I'd have to look at the standings, but that's a called strike, 1-1. No, you know what? I'm not just looking at the standings. I'm trying to see like who's legit bad. 1-2. The Pirates. The Pirates are probably the 3rd worst. The Marlins, you think? Marlins have a better record than the Pirates. I would say the Pirates. But realistically, if we're throwing standings aside, I'm gonna say the Orioles. The Orioles have had a major step back this year. The 1-2 is hit on the ground. Base hit past Goldie. I got to see that. Bad camera work there. Did Goldie have a shot at that? Can you show the actual play? They're not showing the actual play. They're just showing the That's a cold strike. You said it's not the Pirates. The Pirates do have the third. The Pirates and the A's are tied for the Pirates and the A's are tied with wins. Actually, the Pirates have a worse record. Actually, I'm sorry, the A's have a worse record because they played one more game. But the Pirates and the Rays have the same amount of wins. So, I would personally say the Pirates are the worst team. Or the worst team than the A's. I'm not talking about just standings. I'm talking about the aesthetic of it. Like, what does it look like? Not just the standings. No balls, 1 strike count. Cut on a miss, 0-2. But no, if I'm just looking at it, throwing the records aside, Baltimore looks really bad. They've had a big drop down this year. No, Rockies are the worst. The 0-2 swing and a miss. Wells dropped it, but on the transfer. 2 away. First pitch, ball misses high. 1-0. The super athletic Denzel Clark is on the plate. The 1-0. Ball, 2-0. You're getting the feeling the A's will keep us off the bases. Well, you know, another performance where the Yankee bats are kind of falling flat, so we're almost at the halfway point in this ball game. The 2-0, foul. Here's the 2-1. That's a cold strike, 2-2. Pitch number 63, the 2-2 is popped up. Center field. Bellinger's back, and he makes the catch. That is, all right, come on, man. Let's get the bats going. Everybody drop those Yankee emojis in the chat to wake these sleepy motherfuckers up. Randini, thanks for popping in. What's up, man? Let's go. All right, do up this inning. Wells, LeMahieu, and Dominguez, bottom of the order. All right, see if the bottom of the order can get on base for the top. Come on, Yankees. How hot is it today, too? Damn, 93 today. Hard to be a fan of a team that can't win. I mean, that's fandom. More often than not, your team's gonna lose more than they win. So, only one team gets to win every year, man. So, if you don't like it, that's sports. Here's Wells.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
First pitch to Wells is popped up. Left side of the infield. The third baseman's having a hard time with it, but he makes the catch. I think the Yankees got dates tonight. That's why these at-bats are so quick. They got plans. They're like, it's Saturday. We got the whole evening to ourselves. Be a good day to go on a boat. Go get some good food in the city. That's why these at-bats are so shit. One hit, and it came in the first inning. Here's LeMahieu. First pitch to LeMahieu, called strike. Tired of watching Wells pop up? Yeah. No balls, one strike count. Ball outside. Jade says, guess who's back? It's like you never left, man. It's like you never left. The 1-1. That caught the zone. 1-2. Got him down on strikes. Here's Dominguez.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
It's
That right in every game at this point in time. They're not going to because he caught in yesterday's ball game. Aaron Boone doesn't like playing catchers the day after a night game. So maybe we'll see him pinch hit at some point in time. First pitch to Dominguez. Cut on and missed. 0-1. See, this is the problem, right? You had Jason Dominguez coming off a 4-hit game. He should be playing after a day off. So he hasn't played in 2 days. So it's like, you know, what do you expect these guys to do, man? This is why I'm saying, man, Aaron Boone's philosophy is just crazy. Popped up, foul. 0-2. Ball misses outside. 1-2. The 1-2. Ball outside. 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Dominguez down on strikes to end the inning. Another quick 1-2-3 inning. Way to cool them off, Boone. Way to cool them off. I wonder who Aaron Boone is going to sit tomorrow. You know Grisham's going to be playing. You know Rice will be playing. Dominguez will probably sit. you're not a Boone basher, but some of his decisions are questionable. Absolutely. Look, I'm sure he's a good dude. I'm just ready to move on at this point. I'm just ready to move on. That's what it comes down to. I want a fresh face in here that doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like he gets out coached. Like it doesn't feel like he gets out coached every game he's going against a big another manager that's really good, because it really feels like Boone gets coach circles around. I just want some consistency on his team every day with the lineups, like guys that hold their players accountable, that type of stuff. Jason Custodio is in the building. What's good, brother?
Oh, that, yeah.
Jason says the offense worries him. But my question to you is, Jason, is it a short-term worry or a long-term worry for you? Do you feel like this team offensively will turn around? I understand the Yankee logic where the offense is playing like this, right? Two things can be true. This, you can be worried, but this could also just be the lulls of a baseball season, right? But it could also be the June swoon when it comes to Boone, under Boone. But it also traumatized Yankee fans because we know that this offense has the capacity to play like this in the postseason as well. This is why they got to get it together. Ball outside, 2-0. The 2-0. Butler shows bump, pulls it back. 3-0. You think Brad Ausmus is biding his time? But is Brad Ausmus going to be anything different than Boone, or is he just going to be another figurehead? Is it going to be anything different, or is it going to be more of the same shit? I personally think it's going to be more of the same shit. The 3-0. And that's a 4-pitch walk. That's not how you want to start an inning. I feel like this is going to be a big inning for the A's here. What up, D's channel? How you doing, man? Game feels like a snooze fest. You know what's funny? I was uploading some new sound effects. I did upload one new sound effect. I thought about adding a fucking snooze sound effect, but I was like, I don't want to jinx it and fucking that be the game that the Yankee bats fucking fall asleep. But this is the game the Yankee bats have fucking fell asleep. Runner on first. Nobody out. First pitch, ball outside. Come on, guys. Not over, man. You guys got to believe, man. You got to have faith.
That's all it is, Miles. A leap of faith.
That's all it is, Miles. A leap of faith. Anybody tell me where that's from? Checks that first. He's safe. Who knows where that sound effect is from? It's one of my favorite movies. The 1-0. What's up, Eddie? Ball outside. Throw goes. And a bad throw by... Well, DJ LeMahieu can't cover the bag either. Like, that was a bad job covering the bag. A huge lead. Still second easily. Not a good throw, but it also makes DJ LeMahieu look bad that he has no lateral movement. 2 balls, no strike count. A's in a good position here where they could tack on some runs. And the way the Yankee bats have been playing, they'll go weakly into the night. They'll go quietly into the night. Ball outside, 3-0. He hasn't thrown a strike this inning. Four-pitch walk. So 8 balls in the inning. The only good thing about that is puts the double play in order. I start warming somebody up, but Matt Blake's gonna come out and talk to him first. We know what time it is. Same old shit, dog, just a different day.
Here we go again.
They don't have a home. Am I lying? They're homeless. As Ian Hamilton is warming up, so this one might be over a little bit early, guys. Brent Rooker's up. The only run batted in last at bat with a home run. Who's in the bullpen? Ian Hamilton. It's not saying much. First pitch to Rooker. Rooker foul, back to the backstop. 0-1. No outs. No outs, Eddie. 2 on, nobody out. No balls, 1 strike count. That's in there for a strike. 1-2, 0-2. Tampa Bay would have been homeless if we didn't help. Well, technically, they're in our house, so. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Big strikeout. Little bit of retaliation right there for Clark Schmidt as he strikes out the guy that just homered on him in a huge situation. Let's go. You pay the Yankees good money? Good money? For billionaires like them, I wouldn't say $15 million is good money. They probably gave y'all a little discount. Here's Kurtz. And Bucks Rays both said we, like he's contributing to that. Checks at second. He's safe. How much did you put into that, Bucks Rays Bolts? How much of the $15 million did you put into for the stadium? I'm just curious. Nah, I'm joking. Obviously, I say we when I talk about the Yankees all the time, so I know what you mean. Kurtz is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. First pitch outside, 1-0. The 1-0. Foul. Double play gets us out of the inning. 1-1. Schmidt is at 76 pitches. Not a bad pitch count. If he can get us out of this inning, that'd be great. But once again, Yankees can't add run support for Clark Schmidt. Story of his life. He's the new Jordan Montgomery. Internet's acting a little bit weird. The 1-1. There must be a lot going on in this area at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Well, at 2:36 in the afternoon for the internet to be acting the way it is. The 1-1. This is popped up. Left side. Dominguez running out of room. Foul. 1-2. If this motherfucker homers, it's going to go into my conspiracy theory. Because, like, they just showed his walk-off home run. I'll tell y'all what it is in a second. The 1-2. As this is hit deep right field. Judge going back. Yo. This shit is not okay. Three-run home run. This one's over. They just showed this motherfucker's walk-off home run, and this motherfucker hits a 3-run home run. Okay, here's my theory, right? And I'm not saying it's rigged. I think the broadcasts are rigged, right? Here's why I think the broadcasts are rigged. Because obviously the games are on delay, right? Obviously the games are on delay. I think that they know that that shit happened, and then what they do is for the media broadcast, they show the stats on screen for it to fucking happen, so they can be like, "Oh, guess what just happened?" Like bullshit. 4-0 ball game. This one's over. What is what I'm saying making sense? Like you get what I'm saying, right? I'm not saying the game is rigged. I'm not saying it's scripted because baseball is too hard of a sport to script, right? But it makes sense that they just showed his walk-off home run and then the motherfucker hits a home run. Like, what are the odds of that? Unless they knew it was gonna happen. And that's hit on the ground to LeMahieu. LeMahieu fires, got him. No, I'm not saying a conspiracy like that, but I think the broadcasts are on such delay that they allow the broadcasters to show videos and stats like that right before something happens so they can be like, oh, wow, it happened just as we did it. Because how many times do we see broadcasters talking about something and they're like, let's take a look back at when this guy hit a walk-off home run a couple of weeks ago, and then the very next pitch is fucking gone. Like, it's at the end of the day, it's a show. So they got to try to entertain you. That's a call strike 1-1. But this fucking sucks. 4-0 fucking sucks. Ball, 2-1. Fucking Yankees. And you know what's gonna happen? The bats are gonna pack it up. They're gonna pack it up. They're not gonna have the fight to fight back in this game. As that's hit up the middle, right to Volpe. Volpe gets knocked down, gets up, fires, got him. Good play by Volpe, but the damage is done. 4-0. No, it makes sense. It makes sense, dude. It legit makes sense because, okay, here's YouTube, right? Here's how YouTube works, right? Let's see the difference it takes for me to hear this clap, right? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, about 16 seconds it takes to hear the clap. You telling me that the broadcasters couldn't see a home run and then them putting the footage in there and saying, let's talk about this in that 16-second span, and then all of a sudden the home run happens in our time? Live in our time? There's a reason why they have different broadcasters for like radio and TV and everything, and streaming for everything. All I'm saying is, like I said, I think there's a delay when it comes to from what they're seeing to what they're broadcasting. That's all I'm saying. That it has no effect on the game, but it has effect on what we're watching. Well, hopefully we can get him tomorrow with Marcus Stroman on the bump.
Holy shit.
All right, we got 4 innings. You get 1 run an inning, you're in this game. I know, it makes sense, Desiree, right? I'm not crazy. I am crazy, but it makes sense. There's a method to my madness. Here's Goldie. First pitch to Goldie, who's been ice cold. Cold as ice, swing and a miss, 0-2. The 0-1, ball high, 1-1. Roscoe says, just relax, guys. We're going to win through this game. You know, we need like a 2-run inning here. But JP Sears is hitting a 1-hitter on us, dude. We got a 1 fucking hitter on a pitcher that's not even that good. The 1-1, ball high, 2-1. Called strike, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strike count. Goldie pops this up. Foul. Two balls, 2 strike count here. Ball, 3-2. Yankees got to get some fight, man. It's as simple as this. Come on, Yankees.
Little fight now. I like that.
The 3-2 to Goldie. Hit up the middle. Base hit. Paul Goldschmidt snaps his 0 for 20-something with a base hit. Runner on first. Nobody out for Bellinger.
It's alright, 'cause I'm safe out of there.
The pitch to Belly. Ball outside. 1-0. All right, Bellinger gets on base. He's been on base twice, single and a walk. Aaron Judge 3-run home run. We're right back in this game, baby. Or Judge walking the John Carlos Stanton grand slam. Right back in this ball game. The 1-0. Bellinger hits this right field, pulled it, foul, 1-1. Straighten that out, kid. One ball, 1 strike count here. Bellinger got under this one, hits it to left field, curses at himself, makes the catch. 1 away. Here's Judge.
Call it, Captain.
Judge grounded to a double play and flew out. He's 0 for 2 today. You want the Billy Joel bobblehead? That looks nice. That'd be a good thing to add to a collection. First pitch to Judge. Misses. 1-0. The 1-0. Misses. 2-0. Seth, what up, man? Long time no see, Seth. Says last. Let's up Ace. I had some fudge. Okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. Oh, we're at 50? All right. Thank you. The recipient of that gifted membership is Desiree. Desiree, welcome to the squad. The 2-0. Aaron Judge hits this. Deep center field. Center fielder's back, and makes the catch at the wall. These fucking balls are dying out there. Here's Stanton.
You know you in trouble. Ain't nothing but a G-thing, baby.
Oh, we've come so close. JP Sears night is over. No problem, Desiree. Thank you guys for smashing that like button. Yankees anemic offense strikes again. Yankees are so uninspiring right now. I know, man. And at least the thing is, man, it's boring to watch. That's what it comes down to. If you're losing, you could at least be somewhat entertaining. It's boring to fucking... It's a boring brand of baseball when you're just going meekly into the night and you got fucking 2 hits in 6 innings. 2 hits! 2 hits! That's what it comes down to? Come on, man. This team, we hold this team to a better standard. They're letting us fucking down. Against... You got 2 hits against JP Sears? Really? Here's Stanton. Ball inside. This motherfucker JP Sears had a 550 something ERA. It's now at 509. If we don't hit a home run, we don't score. Yeah, because that's their philosophy. Launch angle. 1 ball, no strike count. Giancarlo Stanton hits this center field off the end of the bat, and that ends the inning. So the New York Yankees are 3 innings away from losing game 2 of the series. Tomorrow's going to be a crapshoot because it has Marcus Stroman on the bump. I won't be here for it. I'll be live on the channel, 2 o'clock start time for members only movie stream. Oh, this fucking team, man.
Holy shit.
can't keep playing like this. They can't. They got to wake up. They got to wake up at some point in time. Then you got a big series. You got a 4-game set versus the Blue Jays, who are right on our asses. You keep playing like this. You keep playing like this, dude. We might be in 3rd place by the end of next week if we keep playing like this. Blue Jays, then the Mets. Then the Mariners, then the Cubs, then the All-Star break. Yankees are limping into the All-Star break. Can't believe this shit, man. This fucking team, man. It feels like yesterday we just had a 7.5 game lead.
Thank you, John. I can't even believe it.
That's what they do every year. What's the common denominator? Aaron Boone. Here's Ian Hamilton. 0 runs allowed in 8 of his last 9 games. First pitch in there for a strike. 0-1. Top of the 7th inning. Ball, 1-1. Like, take the series. That's all I care about. Losing a game sucks, especially to the team, but you got to take the series. You're going to have another chance to do it tomorrow. But with how this team is playing and Marcus Stroman coming back, we don't fucking know. Chances are it's going to be tough. As that's hit right to Jazz Chisholm, 1 away. It's boring to watch this type of game. It's frustrating on a 2-hit game. And I feel bad for the fans that have to pay all this money for this shitty product. This is hit on the ground to Volpe. Volpe fields, fires, 2 outs. Big dog, what up, man? What the hell? How are we losing 4-0 to the A's? This is what the Yankees do, especially on Saturday games. Our records on Saturdays suck. Are fucking terrible. Here's Denzel Clark. That's a call strike, 0-1. The A's entered this game with a 5.42 ERA. They've held the Yankees to 3 runs on 6 hits in the first 15 innings of the series. Disgusting. Disgusting. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Because even yesterday, the bats, I mean, we won 3-0, but the bats really didn't do shit either. Robbie, thanks for popping in. Good grief, what is happening? You know, we know what it is. The June swoon under Boone. Next year I might make that a t-shirt. Ball, 1-2. I'm gonna make that a t-shirt and have that. That's gonna be like the hottest seller before fucking before June. In May, next May, I'm gonna make a customized June swoon under Boone t-shirt, and we just gonna ride this motherfucker out together. Because it's going to happen next year, too. The 1-2. Ball, 2-2. Yesterday was also weak sauce. Oh, absolutely. The 2-2. Foul. Wells couldn't hang on to that one. The 2-2. Clark hits this right past DJ LeMahieu. This motherfucker's got no range, man. He really doesn't. Very catchable ball. 0 range. Here's Butler. Yeah, the J-Sub shirts. There you go. The 1-0. Foul. 1-1. The 1-1 outside. 2-1. Ball 3-1. The 3-1. Ball 3-2. I don't know why I said I'm mentally fucking checking out of this shit too. I said ball 3-2 when it's fucking walk. 2 on, 2 outs. Come on. Come on, Yankees. Two on, 2 away here. Ball inside to Wilson. Yankees trailing 4-0 in this ball game. A's looking for more. Yankees have thrown in a white towel with Ian Hamilton up. The 1-0. That catches his own. 1-1. Alan Wines is warming up. Might as well just bring him in to eat some innings. So you don't have to use the rest of the pen. Popped up. Foul. 1-2. Hit that like, guys. If you guys are a new sub up. 2 subs from 2020. The 1-2 is chopped back to Hamilton. Hamilton's going to flip to Goldschmidt to end the inning. All right, 7th inning stretch time, guys. I'm going to take this time to go stretch it out as well. Make sure you guys hit that like. If you guys are new, hit that sub. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, ladies and gents. Appreciate you guys. See if the Yankees with 3 innings to go, and I just put the sound on by accident. Okay. Come on, MLB TV. Jeez. I refreshed it. Now I gotta watch a commercial. Luckily, it's still in commercial break, so. I can have Boone's face on it with the, yeah, nah. I want to have Boone sitting on the bench like this. Like looking sad with his pinstripe jersey and everything. That's what I want to have. I can get somebody to make it. It's no problem. Jazz, Volpe, and Wells do up. Like, I'm not going to sell anything with Boone's face on it, but if I had, like, the Yankee hat looking sad and the pinstripe jersey with his number on it, I think that'd be just as fine. That'd be fine. All right, game summary. 4 runs on 5 hits. No runs on 2 hits for the Yankees. A 2-hit game from the New York Yankees today. Pathetic. I feel bad for Clark Schmidt. Honestly, I mean, he gave up 4 runs, two mistakes, but I mean, didn't pitch bad. Yankees just wasted another opportunity. Here's Jazz Chisholm. First pitch misses low, 1-0. The 1-0. Jazz foul. Here's the 1-1. Ball high, 2-1. Jazz cut on and missed. 2-2. Should have been ball 3. The 2-2's popped up. Shallow left field. Left fielder makes the catch. These fucking guys. This game is over. They got no fucking fight. Jazz up there, and I like Jazz. Dude, you swung at a bad pitch to make it a terrible count. Here's Volpe. That's a called strike to Volpe. I thought he would have a big game today. Volpe's 0 for 1 with a walk. In the dirt. 1-1. The 1-1. Outside. 2-1. The 2-1. What was that? They showed Ian Hamilton. Ian Hamilton was looked like he was having some words with Wilson. For what? Yankees out here trying to manufacture some conflict to get themselves motivated. The 3-1 to Volpe. Swings and misses. 3-2. And he walked him. Second walk for Volpe.
You told me to walk this way. I told you the way.
All right. Volpe needs to take off for something. Something, you got to manufacture something here. Still, if you get thrown out, so fucking be it. As Wells hits this on the ground, this could be 2, 4, 6, 3 double play. Jesus, bro. This fucking team. Even when you get something going, it gets wiped away immediately.
No, what the heck? I'll laugh anyway.
Oh, man. Can't blame Giancarlo Stanton for the death. Yes, you can. Yes, you can, NFE. His presence. It was his presence alone that made Austin Wells ground into that double play. Oh! 6 outs away from losing the game 2 of this series. NFE, you're going to have fun tomorrow calling Marcus Stroman's first game back. D Channel said another series lost. Nah, we haven't lost it yet. But Stroman is on the bump tomorrow. So watch tomorrow be the game. Watch tomorrow be the game the Yankee offense actually like wakes up for Marcus Stroman. And then Stroman just like fucking gives up like 8 runs. All right, Alan Wines is out there, so this game should be wrapped up pretty shortly. First pitch, cold strike 0-1. Ball way outside. Austin Wells didn't even attempt at that shit. Austin Wells didn't even attempt at it. It was so far off the zone. He was like, fuck it. Ball boy would get it. Ball boy would get it. The 1-1. Foul, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Ball, 2-2. The 2-2 misses. 3-2. The 3-2 walked him. Austin Wells WRC Plus is now 92nd on the season, 92 on the season, good for 25th among all catchers with at least 100 plate appearances. Right next to Augustine Ramirez and Francisco Alvarez. That's a called strike, 0-1. The 0-1 ball misses. Ball misses, 2-1. Kurtz, who crushed a 3-run home run his last at bat, takes a ball low. 3-1. We can't even throw fucking strikes, man. Surprisingly, the Yankees only have 4 strikeouts today. 2 by Dominguez, 1 by LeMahieu, 1 by Jazz. They just have not been able to... A lot of flyouts today. And he walked them. So the first 2 guys reach via the walk. Here's Max Muncy. Pitcher steps off, but guy is showing bunt. Why not? Bunt over, steal some more runs. Shows bunt. Pops it up in the air, and it drops. What a fucking dump! Oh my gosh, this Yankee team lacks fucking IQ. And it falls on Aaron fucking Boone. You refuse to catch a pop-up. You let it drop. It stays fair. And you can't get him out. Instead of letting it roll foul. How stupid is this team? This is the shit that I'm talking about. We still have a lack of fundamentals. Jeez, man. Foul. The idiotic play that's out there. Like, I would pull Wells off. I would pull Wells off. Get him off. Wow. Ball. 1-1. The idiocy, man. The stupidity of this fucking team, bro. Like, and you can't blame anybody but Aaron Boone for it. I'm blown away by how dumb this fucking team is. Swing and a miss. No, foul. The 1-2. Foul. One, two. Foul. It's like they get a win and no, bro, it's one, and they're showing the play again. Bro, it's one thing to lose, but you're not even fucking focused. Like, where's the focus of the team? Like, Boone, wake these guys the fuck up. Because as they're showing the replay, to not catch it is one thing, but it's starting to roll foul, then you pick it up. Like, where's the now? Granted, these guys, you would think that this was their first ever baseball game. You would think that this was their first time ever playing baseball. As this is hit to left field, Dominguez makes the catch. That's going to make it 5-0. This is the shit that pisses me off. You lose is one thing, but for you to be doing dumb shit is the shit that pisses me off. The stupidity. For those that aren't watching, like I said, bunt it up in the air. The Yankees let it drop for a hit and then try to pick it up and throw to first. The stupidity, man, is ridiculous. You might just leave Wines out there. They're showing the bullpen budget. Just leave Wines out there. If this game becomes fucking 10-20-0, who gives a shit? It's a loss. That's hit on the ground. Jazz gets it. They call it foul. Jeez. 0-2. Got him down on strikes. Swing and a miss. 2 outs here. Here's wins. That's a call strike. One ball, one strikeout. Yeah, we know that you ain't hooping. We know that. Aaron Boone wants to bring in a couple more guys. 1 ball, 2 strike count. One ball, 2 strike count. Foul. Aaron Boone might want to use Devin Williams and Luke Weaver tonight. One ball, 2 strike count. Foul. How many pitches is Wines at? Because I look, he's at 30 pitches. Bro's a broken start. There's no reason why anybody else should finish this game. If Aaron Boone burns another bullpen arm, I'm gonna be pissed off. Just let him go out there and take his lumps. What does it fucking matter? 1 ball, 2 strikes. This is hit, center field, base hit. That's going to make it 6-0. Throw goes to third and gets away from Jazz. Cue the circus music. Because these motherfuckers do not know what the fuck they're doing out there. Ball gets away on a bad throw, 7-0. I don't understand how Hal Steinbrenner can just sit here and watch this shit every fucking year. I don't see how the higher ups that are cutting the checks can just sit here and watch this shit like we're good, we're fine, we're okay. Playing like the Bad News Bears, bro, every fucking year. So, are the Rays winning? At some point in time, it actually might be better for the Yankees to fucking get to second place at this point in time. Because, like, maybe that'll wake them up. Because the fact is, every post game, Boone is just sitting there like, we're still in first place, we're fine. Fuck you. Like, at what point in time are you going to wake up? The 1-0. Called strike, 1-1. One ball, 1 strikeout. Foul. 1 ball, 2 strike count. This is hit to right field. Foul. One ball, 2 strike count. What's up, Wesley? Ball outside, 2-2. You was in the car when you heard the botch bunt play. That's very uncharacteristic of this team. No, it's very, yeah. It's exactly what this team does. It's exactly what this team does. The 2-2. Finally got him down on strikes to end the inning. But the A's break this game open. We got 2 more innings. We got 2 more at-bats for the Yankees to get this shit over with. Chyeaaa, Sean with the $10 dono. Appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate you, bro. We have to get out this rut eventually. The Yankees will do it, but it's a pattern. You know what the most frustrating thing about this is, right? This is the most frustrating thing about the New York Yankees, right? It is a pattern. The common denominator is Aaron Boone. The frustrating thing is the fact that it's a pattern. We get out to hot starts every single year, and then around this time, as the weather heats up, the bats cool down. Then they're going to find a way to get into the playoffs like we always do, and then ultimately flame out before getting the big prize. That is what the most frustrating thing is, because we see it year after year after year. And the common denominator for this shit show is Aaron Boone and Brian Cashman. They're not going anywhere. Dream scenario would be fire Cashman, promote Boone to something else, and bring in people that actually have the common sense to be able to get this team back to where it needs to be. 2009 is the last time this team won a championship. Pathetic. Cold strike on LeMahieu, 0-1. Tomorrow, Luis Severino versus Marcus Stroman. Severino's going to shut us down tomorrow. And Marcus Stroman's going to give that shit right up. Foul, 0-2. This team needs a major rehaul, man. I'm telling you, man. And it starts at the fucking top. It makes no fucking sense. Foul. Yeah, Lowesley, I'm telling you, I would look, Lowesley, I'd bet on the Yankees April to May. April to May, bet the Yankees. June, July, up until August, don't bet the Yankees. LeMahieu hits this off the glove of the first baseman. The second baseman's there, and that's going to be an infield single. I could, how the ball's been bouncing for us, I could have swore that was going to be out. But we know what Aaron Boone's going to say. We had some good things happen out there. I saw some good things. We had some good at-bats. Motherfucker, you got 3 hits. Versus a team that has a 5-something total ERA, and they're shutting you down. In 2 games, you got 3 runs. We had some good things happen out there. Bullshit. Don't lie to us. Keep lying to yourself. Don't lie to us. The 1-1. Ball high. 2-1. Ball. 3-1. Gets away from the catcher. The 3-1 of Dominguez has popped up. Foul. The 3-2 right down the middle looks at it for strike 3. Third strikeout of the game for Dominguez. Oh, he's not playing for a week. With how Aaron Boone manages, he's not playing tomorrow. Dominguez 3 Ks, he'll be on the bench tomorrow. The sad thing about it. Here's Goldschmidt. The fact, even though Dominguez has been hitting better against lefties, the fact that you sat him for 2 days and then you give him a day to face a left-handed pitcher is fucking insanity. I don't understand how Boone is allowed to fucking be the manager of this team. He can't manage a fucking donut shop. I wouldn't trust this motherfucker to manage Krispy Kreme. Goldschmidt pops up. 2 away. Here's Belly. Bellinger foul, 0-1. Cold strike, 0-2. No balls, 2 strike count. Ball gets away from the catcher. That's going to move the run over to third. Bellinger down on strikes to end the inning.
Hang on to your hats, folks, because you ain't seen nothing yet.
Frustrating is an understatement because this shit is like this team can't get it together right now, man. Jeez, man. Coño. Bottom of the ninth inning. Top of the order's up. Wines is back out there. What do you guys think? You think Boone will go to another bullpen arm? Ball. 1 ball, no strike count. The 1-0 is hit. Shallow center field. Bellinger's there. Makes the catch. 1 away. The A's have held the Yankees scoreless for 12 innings and counting. Ball, 1-0. Foul, 1-1. Wilson hits his foul, 1-2. I'm about like it's. I'm not like I'm like one more week of bad play away from like ultra ranting on these motherfuckers. Like I'm there, man. I'm fucking there. This is hit on the ground, base hit. The only reason why I'm not is because I know I got a lot. One, I'm not trying to lose my voice. I got a lot to do this weekend content-wise. I'm not trying to lose my fucking voice. But, dude, I'm almost there, man. I am almost there. Like 1 week away from being like fucking to the extent that I can fucking be frustrated with this team. I'm almost there. You got about another bad week of play before you get me there. One around, 0-1. One. Dude, it doesn't matter if you're in first place. That's the small-minded way of thinking. Look at how this team is playing, bro. You got that small-minded mentality like the fucking like the ownership has. Like, dude, you're not gonna with that mentality, you're not going to be in first place much longer. Because if all you care about is, yo, we're still sitting at first, instead of fixing the fucking problems on the team. Swinging and a miss, 2-2. The 2-2. Rooker hits this left field. Dominguez under it, makes the catch. Being in first place in June doesn't fucking matter. It really doesn't. How the team looks fucking matters. You sitting there like it's okay because, you know, we're still in first place. That's a loser's mentality, man. Cut on the mist, 0-1. The 0-1. Foul, 0-2. No balls, 2 strike count. Hit to center field. Bellinger's going back. Makes the catch to end the inning. All right, we're headed to the 9th. Yankees trail 7-0. 3 fucking hits in 9 innings is insanity, bro. 3 fucking hits in a game. Do up this thing would be Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge would probably either Judge or Stanton. One of these 3, Judge, Stanton, or Jazz, is gonna hit a meaningless home run right here. You don't like to capitalize everything but fire Boone. Dude, I've been there. I've been there. Also, another reason why Austin Wells is dumb as fuck on that bunt. If you went to third, you had, dude. When that bunt fell, if you would have went to third base, you had fucking Rooker out by a fucking mile. What an idiotic play, dude. What an idiotic play. Here's Judge. I'll be back on Monday for the live play-by-play as Aaron Judge files that away 0-1. Ball. Ball misses low, 2-1. Judge fouls that away, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strike count. Ball misses low, 3-2. Yeah, exactly what Sean says. That's exactly what Boone's gonna say. We had some good at bats, guys. We're right there. It's about what he's saying this year is it's about the process. Trust the process. Judge walks. That brings up Giancarlo Stanton. No pressure on Stanton. This would be a good time for his first home run. Maybe get him going. Ball misses. One ball, no strike count. Ball inside. 2-0. Appreciate you, Val. Yeah, I'll be live on the members channel. I'll be doing some movie stuff tomorrow. So I'll see you guys on for the live play-by-play on Monday. The 2-0. Popped up. Stanton slams his bat in frustration, bro. That's the last thing we need is for you to get hurt. The second baseman makes the catch. 1 away. Here's Jazz. Upcoming schedule for the Yankees. Rubber match tomorrow, 1:35. 4-game set versus the Blue Jays, and then we take on the Mets for 3. This week is gonna actually determine a lot for the New York Yankees. Because you have an opportunity here. If you keep fucking around, you might be in fucking 3rd place. Ball high. Jazz swinging a miss. The 2-1. Jazz foul, 2-2. The 2-2. Jazz down on strikes. Yankees are down to their last out.
Oh my.
Oh man, don't play the fucking sound. Here's Volpe. Ball misses high. 1-0. The 1-0 to Volpe. Volpe has 2 walks on the day. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Ball, 2-1. The 2-1. Volpe throws his bat. And Aaron Judge gets tagged out at third to end the game. Oh my gosh. His team,
No,
bro.
what the heck? I'll laugh anyway.
Yo, the stupidity of this team. The stupidity of this team. You can't help but fucking laugh. And what a fitting way to end the game. I'm out of here, guys. Have a good rest of your night. For the members, I will be live tomorrow at 2 o'clock. For everybody else, I'll see you guys on Monday. Have a good rest of your evening. As always, thank you for tuning into the Ace Avenue. I'm yours truly, the Ace. Adios.